Made in Hollywood.
Bryan Cranston takes on the shocking true story of a blacklisted screenwriter who ultimately gets his Hollywood ending in Trumbo.
Hi, I'm director Jay Roach. You're watching Made in Hollywood. Here's a scene from our film Trumbo.
Who the hell is
Dalton Trumbo?
The highest paid writer in Hollywood.
my husband?
A registered communist.
Dangerous.
Radical.
Dad?
Rebel genius. Are you now, or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
Many questions can be answered yes or no only by a moron or a slave.
Thank you very much for talking with us.
Good to see you, Patrick.
I really like it when a story that is set decades ago is still relevant today. This story really is relevant to what the world, and America in particular, is experiencing right now.
I believe so too. Anytime that civil liberties are in jeopardy, it's relevant. It doesn't matter the time period or era, it's relevant. And if this is a cautionary tale, so be it.
It's never over with you people. Strike after strike after strike.
Whatever it takes to seek justice.
It's a reminder. It's like how important that our Constitution really is, and it needs to be fully respected and regarded every time that the government wishes to take an action on something.
Your next deal is going to make you the highest paid writer in Hollywood. Where do I sign?
Now, sadly, I think a lot of people might not know the name Trumbo. Tell us who he is.
Well, Dalton Trumbo was the highest paid screenwriter in 1947. He wrote movies like Roman Holiday and Spartacus and all these. Over time, the two Oscars that he won, Roman Holiday and The Brave One, had to be under different names. He was blacklisted for being a member of the American Communist Party. He was sent to jail, although he didn't commit a crime.
Subpoenas have been issued to those we believe have knowledge of the ongoing communist threat in Hollywood.
It seems so cinematic, and it's a movie about cinema. And I love that John McNamara wrote a great screenplay about a screenwriter.
Buddy,
I got nothing to say to you.
we do what everyone says we can't. We write.
Are you out of your mind?
And Trumbo is he's so layered as a person and a character.
Yeah.
It was your idea to get Bryan Cranston involved?
I think it was I just kind of had that instinct. I had met Bryan before. I don't remember actually who came up with it first. It might have been my great casting director, David Rubin, who's an amazing casting director. He's worked with me for years.
Every time you take on a character that is non-fictional, you have an added responsibility because there are people, if it's recent history, like Trumbo, yes, his daughters are still alive and well, and people who knew him are still alive, and they have a very keen impression of who he was.
Bryan's got such a big heart, and can be so tough and intense and still be lovable because you can see that he's got a soul in there.
Congress has no right to investigate what we think or how we make movies. I'll write you a movie.
And you don't want your name on it.
No, you don't want my name on it.
And I like the fact that, like, under the Communist Party, but is really it had nothing to do with Russia and all that. It's really just a way of thinking.
It's an ideology.
Yeah.
It was born and really swelled during the American Depression in the 30s, when nobody had a job. And a communistic party that really sought employment for all and equal opportunity for everyone.
But there's a good story in there about one man who tried to take on the whole world.
What's the title?
Spartacus.
Would it make a good government? I doubt it myself. I think communism doesn't really work. And Soviet Russia, under Stalin, wasn't really communist. It was a fascist regime, and he was an awful dictator. Even Trumbo himself wasn't a communist. He was a socialist. He loved being wealthy. And he would give his money away and spend it foolishly. And
he was really wealthy.
At some point. And then he was dead broke. So he had the ups and downs of that life.
He ends up figuring out a way to not only survive it, but kind of thrive after the fact in strange ways under these secret writing deals, and then wins 2 Academy Awards that he can't claim and writes Spartacus.
Do you have to say everything like it's going to be chiseled into a rock?